Hello, Facebook. Hello, universe. Hello, Portugal. Hello, everybody. Today is Women in Weeds Day, and we are excited to introduce all the women in weed. And we have our lovely Canna Nurse and Natasha, and we have Crazy Pot Mom. Our mostly regular, incredible souls that are holding up the space for women in weed today. Every third Weeds Day, we do women in weed, and we are the voice of freeing everybody, freeing the plant, freeing the prisoners, and getting things rolling for the future. If you listen to 1 ounce, remember an ounce used to be like how many fingers was your bag? But if you listen to 1 ounce of regular news, it just depresses you. And so that's where we're at, to fight off depression. It could be loss of a loved one. It could be a loved one in prison. That's your depression. But what's your legacy? That's my job. My job is to be here for you and to give you what I know is the word of the week and the word of wisdom from people that are coming home from jail. And, we have a lot of people on the queue today, but we don't know who shows up. It's a stoner's mentality, but it's not meaning that we don't get things done. There's a lot of money in weed. Bring it to us. We're planning the concert. We're planning to do our world tour. We want to be with the Women in Cannabis conference again. I have I can't get it, but I have right down there in my stack here. I have my award. I won best dope booth at the Women in Weed, and my sister laughed a lot. So we have a lot of big hearts for everybody on the planet, that is rocking towards finding out why we're here and what we can do to better the medicine, the building materials for roads, houses. And I walked outside today, and the air smelled, and that's from our paper mill. And no one's telling us why there's a large pocket of cancer in my town. Is it the mill? We don't know. They shut down a lot of paper mills all over the world. I can only take on so much. I played Aaron Brockovich once. That was kind of cool. We had 100 people to raise the awareness of cancer and the bad, dirty water that they had in Michigan. So if we expose, here, I'll show you this. If we expose the bozos, everybody, then they should not be in charge. It's just so incredible that Mickey always says, I got my little goodies here. Mickey always says 420. So Mickey's on 420 there, and so I don't have a light up in my little zone there, but it's always so important to share what you've learned, to share that I don't have my hemp sunglasses today, but they're making sunglasses out of hemp. Look at this. This is all hemp. This is plastic that they use out of hemp in the, guess what? 3D printed machine. They have I'll show you right here. They have right here in my bag here. I have to be careful because it's just a little tiny thread of hemp plastic. I don't want to break it or eat it, but that there, everybody, is hemp plastic spaghetti that you feed into the 3D printer, and you make things with it. You make cups and plates and saucers and renewable resource stuff. And BMW has a car already with hemp doors and hemp covers on their seats. They're comfortable. They're beautiful. We may be doing a fashion show at Champs. I'm not sure. I'm going to show you some art that I made this week, that I just got in from China. and I'm trading with my friend Gary, who's made my movie poster. I don't think I have my movie poster here today, but how's it going, girls, ladies? How's it going?
Everything's doing quite well over here. How are you? Are you well?
I'm well. I'm well navigating the PTSD of the planet and trying to get into festival season and not travel too much. I mean, I just texted Amy Pova. Amy Pova, as everybody knows, she's a really incredible soul from the Can Do Clemency. And um, Amy is all over the place these days. I think she's moving her house, and I think she's just through with a lot of crap and getting ready to help us end prohibition. Amy is really navigating DC and some other things, working with Weldon in the Weldon Project, and we're gonna all come together and have a concert one of these days when I really bring it down and I drop into a couple of the beautiful people on the planet that are telling me they're going to help us to get Snoop and Willie and Earth, Wind, and Fire on stage to be in a 42,000 for 420 arena with beautiful souls making a big purse at the door to give to the prisoners. Now, right now, I just let's see what happened here. I just lost you all for a second. Did I lose everybody? Let's see. Are you still there, you guys? Let's see here. Okay, you're still there. I just lost you on my screen here. My screen went dark here. So you have to bear with me today, everybody. My computer is running super slow. I've already restarted it, but I ain't going to restart it now. We're going to try to get you all back here. Let me get my Zoom logo, and there you are. Okay, so I'm riding this ship, everybody. So it's really fun to be part of this. In fact, Eric will be excited to know that I've got my friend Russell in Texas, and he's working on getting us tickets to go to ICBC in Berlin. So that'll be really cool. We still don't have a place to stay yet, but we're working on the angels and everything. So if you're going and there's floor space, we'll bring a wrap, to roll. So anyway, put the word out that the freshman may be able to journey all the way to Europe, but no guarantees. It's coming up pretty soon. One of our guys that was from American Airlines had a stroke or a heart attack, and he couldn't prepare our tickets. So we have the second man in charge, and it looks like we're getting closer. So I'm excited. So I'm excited. Good to see you, Eric. You got to.
Hey, good to see you too. That's fantastic news. I look forward to meeting Russell in person too. I was actually just his friend Christian that he introduced me to. I just got a chance to visit his farm last weekend.
Oh, so Russell, the network is working, everybody. Go out and network. Look, he's in Portugal and he has a friend in Portugal, and from Texas to Portugal, PG. And I'm really excited. Tell us about the farm. Was it hemp or was it THC?
Well, that was it's just a regular old farm with chickens and cows and pigs, and there we have a few different cultivars that we're just sort of playing around with, but nothing. Nothing on
what is what? But while we're on the subject, what is Portugal's stance since they're unified in decrim? What is their stance on growing, especially hemp, which is non, 0.03? What do they make industrial hemp there yet? Grow it?
Yeah, they do. They make a lot. Actually, there's a Hemp More. It's a brick making company. A lot of the textiles are available in Portugal at this point. I haven't seen a lot of fabric yet, but some of the bricks, some of the wood, You're seeing those produced in Portugal. I've got some hemp shoes, those 8,000 kicks. Maybe you saw them on Facebook.
Yeah, I told those guys
Maybe.
to get in touch with you. I met them in Colorado, the Portuguese. I met them.
Yeah, no, they're that's a Portuguese company. Yeah, Bernardo. He's I've got two pairs of those shoes with a third on the way. Actually, they're really nice.
Right. I was there. They didn't have my size by the time I got there, and but I joined with them. I videoed them and interviewed them, and so yeah, keep the industrial side going, so we can prove our point to everybody that nobody deserves to be in jail for a plant. In fact, this is my NOCO hat here. It's green, so it's on the green screen, but that's the incredible Morris Beagle, who's making hemp guitars and hemp amplifiers. I mean, it's just so beautiful. And he says he'll give us a guitar to auction off, and we'll have Willie and Snoop sign it, and Cheech and Chong. You know, the idea here is not to collect materials on the planet or be so bold as to say, I did it, I'm making this, blah blah blah, but to make revenue to give to the prisoners. So I'm really dedicated to having the concert. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We have some secret fundage in the in the bucket here, and we're really excited. So that's happening. I'm getting ready for the summer to roll off. I'm finishing my electric golf cart. I got a 67 Harley Davidson 3-wheel golf cart. We're going to put green flames on it and stickers that are all going to be marijuana stickers and everything. And then I'm going to auction that off on the day of the concert, you know. And so it's electric, and I'm rewiring it this week. And then I'm putting it in the parade. We have a rhododendron parade happening. So the roadie parade is going to have me and Kimmy driving down with rhododendrons all over it. And it's going to be fun. But the intention is to keep our focus on bringing more prisoners home. We've got some great news for you soon. I'm not allowed to speak it, so just it's kind of fun to say, I got a secret. I got a secret. So everybody, just stay close and stay tuned. Ladies, give us a little bit before we do our intro on weed for Women's Day, because today is Weeds Day for women in Weeds Day. Start with you, Pop Mom. We haven't heard you in a long time, or a couple weeks. We love you so much. If you're not driving, speak up. Speak up.
I'm not driving. My husband's driving. I planted 2 autoflower seeds a couple of days ago. I'm waiting for them to pop. I'm moving, but I'm like, I can't not grow. So here I am growing again, because it's like, as long as I do the autos, I can just take them with me. It's fine. But yeah, so that's the only real news I have. I haven't been doing so well, hence the reason why I haven't been on the show.
Well, we love you so much, and yeah, blessings on your new space. Did you find a place?
No, not yet. We're still looking.
Okay, well, the planet's full of people, and I suggest contemplating instead of meditating, contemplating on closing your eyes, doing a candle vigil, smoke some hemp, whatever works for you, and then visualize that place perfect with the new living room, with room for all your chairs and your animals, and with a beautiful garden.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Visualization.
Yeah. Works for me. Look! I got Kimmy. So,
Very true. Very true. You were wishing and asking for her.
you know, so it's working good there on that side. She's teaching today, so she's not with us today, but in spirit. And so,
Tell her it's hi.
hello, Miss Kimmy, and cool. Well, we're great to hear your voice. It's super proud of you, and navigating all this stuff. I'll show you some new pieces of art that I have today later on. But in the meantime, give us a Canna Nurse hello and hemp hemp hooray.
Hi, Cannabis. Hip hip hooray. I hope you're doing well over there, hun.
Hi, love. I love you. Listen, I've got the place for you, but you're gonna have to drive a ways. You're gonna have to come down to Washington.
It's funny how many people want me to move far, far away from where I live right now. I need to be on Ontario, everyone. I'm sorry.
You can put a sign up that says Ontario.
See, my husband won't leave Ontario, so I have to stay here.
I understand. I understand.
Everybody, you know. So I'm gonna pull my hat around the other side so you can see my face, get some light on there, the brimming, shining. Give us a little update, Canna Nurse, and tell us how beautiful the Women in Weeds Day is, honoring the women in weed and the ones that are still in behind bars.
It's Women in Weeds Day, so we have to do 2 threes today. On this day, we have to do 2 threes.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that's under Women in Weeds. It's hard to hold up, but there we are. And Women in Weeds, so behind bars, we're thinking of you. We're coming for you. You're not forgotten. And women of weed everywhere. Nana. I just talked to her this morning. Nana's Secret Sodas. We love you so much. All the women of weed, all of the women everywhere that are coming together and understanding that this is so much more than just an injustice and an infraction and something against a certain amount of people. This is so much more. And when we come together, it's going to be so much greater to be able to heal each other and help each other and come together as true women of weed and true people of weed. And every Wednesday on this time, we like to honor you. And we want to tell you that we think of you and we love you and we honor all that you're doing. Thank you ever so much. Women of weed.
Well, I know so many people are working towards ending prohibition. You're one of our incredible favorite ladies that comes on, and on third Weeds Day, we honor the women so much. So we're really excited. Thank you for hearts up, and everybody just do your duty to honor moms. It was Mother's Day. How did Mother's Day go for everybody?
Basically, just a regular day.
Just a regular day.
Oh, I only had 4 kids, but it was just a regular day.
Okay. And are
I'm
they?
gonna have
Are they?
I thought of an early one. I was on the island in Camino and I got to visit some friends and they had a 7-month-old baby and I got to play nanny puppets to the baby and to my charge that I was there and nanny to earlier. And he's all grown and that was his child. So it was lovely for me. It was absolutely beautiful. And as you know, I'm grandma. I've got 3 grandchildren. So Mother's Day to me with my 2 daughters. I mean, everything in the world. So to all mothers everywhere, you are spectacular and everything you're doing is meaningful. And someday you will understand how much it means. And we love you so.
Oh, that's
mothers everywhere. And daddies too.
Yeah, and daddies. I got a daddy story I'm going to read for you guys later. In the meantime, let's go back to Mr. Boone. Mr. Boone, tell us about your Mother's Day and how you honored your mother or your wife, your children. Tell us what's going on.
Well, we had an interesting year this year because actually Mother's Day is a week earlier in Portugal than it is in the United States. So I was on the hook for 2 Mother's Days this year.
Hey.
But just, I sent, it's being so far away, I can't really get many things to my mom. She's not a big flower person. So I sent her a nice Kindle book that we can.
Can you share the name of the book you wanted Mom to understand or to read?
Yeah, it was. Why am I drawing a blank all of a sudden? It was. He's a well-known PhD, and all I can think of is Eckhart Tolle, but another guy sort of in that.
The Power of Now. kind of
in
guy.
that vein. Yeah, in that vein of the Stoics, you know.
The Four Agreements, Miguel Ruiz.
No, it's
Rumi.
essentially the premise is you know, a lot of our physical ailments that we experience are you know, a result of the growing toxicity of society and our physiological responses to external stressors. It's a pretty interesting treatise. I don't know why it's a unique name too. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden, but it'll come to me. But and then here in Portugal, we had a couple of nice Mother's Days celebrations. Um, got our mom here some. I've got two boys, and we got her some fun stuff for both Sundays. So we had a little Portuguese celebration and a U.S. celebration as well. So
Well, congratulations to you because you pulled off two, and half my kids couldn't even pull off one. So kudos to you to pull off that.
hey, once you get that first one done, it's all downhill. You know. I mean,
Hey everybody, I'm gonna read you a let's see if I can pull my computer's running really super slow today, so bear with me. I'm gonna pull up something that I wrote this morning. So it says this is what happened to me this morning, everybody, and we didn't forget the mothers, but it says, "Dear children, daughters, sons, and all fathers, I awoke today missing my daddy. Oh, so much fun with my father. We traveled together and were so adventurous. You were my friend and my teacher. I learned to never give up from my daddy. Oh, wow. How is it in the afterlife, Papa? Howie? Are you with Bucky? Do you have the latest hydrogen Aston Martin? Have you reconnected with Mom? Writing to you and the fallen fathers today seems like a good exercise and love moment I deserve, and we all deserve, and the golden thread to all my relations. And we deserve this on this wondrous day. And it's beautiful today, too. It's 80 here for the third day in a row. Some people wake here on earth hungry, homeless, or in jail for violence or nonviolence infraction. My empathy runneth over today. I shed buckets of tears for them and all sufferers of war, hatred, and division. My dad was a lifer himself, caught in what I see his dream to make a better world, be known by exploring and witnessing the joys of life as human, experiencing the now. Howie, my daddy-o, was a dreamer and a prolific soul. I learned all I am from those brave souls and art creators of the light and true-hearted humans who truly cared for humanity, love, architecture, and the shift. Living with true passion and souls was my father's legacy. He had not one bone of diabolicalism in him. He saw others' shortcomings as the opportunity. Where he saw others' shortcomings as opportunities for shame, judgment, as food to gain his own momentum to serve his vital energy. He did not. Rather, my pops put them to work and sipped tequilas midday and after a hard laughter's day of building his lightweight concrete conscious Bucky inspired homes in Central America where my father lived for 30 years. I love you, my father, and I honor your teachings and pedal to the metal, gusto for life. I miss you. I honor you for those in prison and your own hearts. I share this story of empathy for reasons and selfless love and redevote my life legacy and finding the next bit of light through the crack in everything. I am just beginning to see clearly now that the rain is gone. Let's crank the tunes, everybody. KJLH, that was a radio station I had in Los Angeles for years. KJLH says kindness, joy, love, and happiness. And moms, you are the best and never forgotten here in today's Namaste. Bless. this human experience, an opportunity to breathe and share just another freaking day. That's all I got. So I wrote that this morning in bed. I had my little laptop and I woke up by myself and just wanted to honor my pops. I miss him so dearly. You know?
That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
So yeah, those warriors, those beautiful people that are the Amy Povas on Women in Weedsday, the Brooke Westlake from Women in Cannabis, all the great, incredible Maya Angelou and
Nana,
and Oprah, Nana, all of our Nanas, and the Papas too, Mamas and Papas. And so let me share my screen with y'all, and we'll get back to you in a second. I'll do the intro. I just have a little intro for you that we always do. And let me optimize our sound here. This is Weedsday, everybody, with Jeff V. Fresh, Jeff Eichen. And looks like my computer is back in action a little bit. They sometimes they need like some Viagra or something, the computer, but it's running slow again. Let's see if I can get this to play here. I got a little beach ball of doom here. Come on, Women in Weed. So yeah, while we're waiting for my computer to catch up with itself, I thought that we were good here. I'm really excited with some back news that will come out pretty soon. We're still working diligently on getting to Germany. And if I can't get this to roll, my QuickTime, then I will do it through another channel here. Let me see here. My wheel is moving slow, but let's see if we got it here. So here we go. Okay.
Never have I ever been stoned on a talk show.
Snoop.
Never have I ever sexted.
Welcome to Weedsdays, Women in Weed. There are many, many, many women still in prison and many women that are doing the job that the men do. So today we honor the women in weed every third Weedsday. Welcome, Women in Weed.
John Lennon's 1971 Song of Peace. Imagine all the people living a life in peace. So today, for the first time ever, I publicly perform my...
It was his dad's song, first time ever. Let's see if we can bring it back here. Still rolling. So Julian Lennon honored his dad by singing his dad's song. It seems like he never took that song out of the hamper. Let me pause this and then play it again, see if I can get it to give us a roll here.
Time ever, I publicly perform my...
Aha, so we have a glitch.
Time ever, I publicly perform my...